there, Coach Tillman.
Hey!
How you doing today, buddy?
I'm good.
Good. I'm Wayne Hudson.
I'm Jeremy Tillman.
And here we are with another coaching tip for the Christ life. Past couple of weeks, we've been talking about faith and how that Paul encourages the church at Colossae that he's rejoicing in their good discipline and the stability or the firmness of faith, You know, and we've been talking about things that kind of rattle faith. We've talked about fear. We've talked about doubt. You know, as believers, it's by faith that we're saved and we're to walk by faith. But sometimes just the reality is things happen that kind of shake our God-given faith. Today, let's talk about circumstances or the way that things can rapidly change and how that affects us walking by faith. What do you think, Coach Tillman?
Yeah, you use the word circumstances. And, man, circumstances can change, and they can change in a hurry.
Yeah.
I mean, you can wake up one day thinking one thing, and by the end of the day, circumstances can change really in the blink of an eye.
That's right.
And so just as what we've been talking about the last few times of how there are times when fear grips us. There are times when doubt begins to grip us. But there are also times when circumstances of life come and it can even shake our faith. And so just as we've talked about the importance of when all of these things hit, or when some of these things hit in this thing called life, the question is, how do we respond? How do we respond in these moments where circumstances take a shift, take a change that we were not expecting?
Right.
Well, it always comes back down to the fact of, in those moments, where's our stability? And is our stability, is it in faith in Jesus in these moments? Right. Are we able to make these adjustments when circumstances happen? And when I say adjustments, I mean being able to adjust and always come back to the fact of who Jesus is and placing our faith in Him and focusing on Him to bring us through these different circumstances.
You know, sometimes in life we get caught up in the circumstances and we allow them to control us instead of Jesus. And one of the things I think the Lord has spoken to me over the years, and I've heard you say this before also, is that my circumstances do not change who He is and what He's capable of doing. Yeah. So regardless of my circumstances, He's still God. He's still on the throne. He's still good. He's still faithful. And I still can walk by faith regardless of the circumstances I find myself in. You know, circumstances are going to change.
That's right.
They're going to change. But praise God, He
Amen.
don't. He don't. Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. We want you to understand today, and this is a coaching tip, that your circumstances and my circumstances, which can be extremely difficult and can change in a heartbeat, don't change who our God is. So we can trust in the one that loved us enough to give His life for us, to become our sin, so we could become the righteousness of God. So trust in Jesus today, regardless of your circumstances. Stand firm on who He is and what He has the power to do in and through your life. Have a blessed day. Let Jesus be Jesus in you today.